Okay, the market is going crazy again, but there's one shining star in all of this. We're gonna do it's called SAVA. But at last few, I didn't come on Monday because I was in school trying to get trained up. But that's beside the point. We got to stay looking our eyes on the prize and focus on some of these others besides NVIDIA and whatever. They're going down, but you buy more. You know, they can drop down in 30 and 20 and CrowdStrike and all those other big boys, they dropped substantially in the last. And then unemployment really blew up. I mean, unemployment is on the rise. People getting scared, and then you talk about the market runs on fear. And then we got let's take a look at SAVA, and then we come back and talk about this. We'll look at what the market is doing now. Okay, so let's share our screen. This is the tool I was telling a person about, a young person, and she was saying, "What tool do you look at?" I said that this is the tool I look at. They give me little insights into each stock. So when I look at this is SAVA. In case you don't know, it's that, and I did it before. I think I did it last week. They said it is a clinical stage biotechnical company, a drug, a degenerate, talking about Alzheimer's and all, that kind of drug. So they got this thing for Alzheimer's disease. The company was formerly known as Pain Therapy and changed its name. Okay, in 2019. This is 2024 because they've been doing this. They was founded in 1998. So everybody want to bottom out, and you hear they in the news, they get knocked down, and their target is. Let's go back up to the company overview. The target it's scheduled to forecast growth about 32% per year. Once FDA approved this, I'm not to say if they approve. When they approve this thing gonna hit the roof, and that's what other companies like Lilly and Myers Briggs and all these other big name companies, they want this piece because this is the missing piece of the Holy Grail that can go with other pieces that will stop this degenerate disease that cause people not to even think, cause them not to know something. So this is the big one. This is the big one. And like I say, it's been slowly but surely getting back to at least this stage, like $28 or whatever, But we'll see, 28, $32, but they should be about 103. They got downgraded because of what went on. And they went all the way down to $9. And I bought more. I bought 100 on one side and 400. I bought really 900. I took some out so I can buy something else. CrowdStrike. I should have kept it in there because CrowdStrike is not doing anything. Okay, so this is this is how much they've been growing in the last 7 days. This is the year, overall year. We already read that. Okay, we know that fair price. We're gonna go there. It's on the top of the food chain. It's got all these others underneath. You can look at those and see if you can get one that's better if you think it's better. Uh, See, there you go. Industry average. This one right here. Look at that. The small. Lilly is big. Merck is big. One of these large companies. But this little small company, this got a market cap. This only got a market cap of 1 billion. This got 727 point whatever billion. And look at that. Okay, so the big boys really want this one. And they have been doing everything in their power. People have been doing everything in their power to downgrade this one. Future growth, we'll see if they, when they get approved, the company, analysts versus the industry, because people are dying of Alzheimer's like by the droves, and it's probably in the food or something, but we don't know. Okay, we can see uh, pharma. This is one of these supposed to be safe drugs too. They said no drug safe. Yeah, this was supposed to be a natural drug. They're trying to get. They're probably gonna get it in a gummy form, like everything else. The past earnings has been nothing because they've been in researching and doing what they do. Okay, so they haven't earned anything until it's get approved. They can't earn anything. the balance sheet is clean. It's clean. Okay. What do you mean by clean? Look at assets, liabilities. Short-term liabilities, long-term liabilities. They raised their own money. They don't have no debt. Has not had any debt in the past 5 years. So they clean. That's what I mean by clean. They got a stable and a forecast. Good. Okay. These are discover healthy companies. These are the healthy companies out there too. You want to look at some other healthy companies. They don't give dividends at this point. Okay. They will probably in the future when they up there about $500-$600 a share. Okay, let's look at the leadership. They just changed leadership. So they don't have, they said not applicable. Chief executive officer, they just displaced him because he was doing something. He wasn't moving, he wasn't doing something. But these are the chairman of the board, he took over. He only making 500 some thousand. He got about and then this one right here, Ed Cole, Sean and Cook. Experienced board, they only got 1.8 years, average age 64. They say experienced board, look at board members, and then they got average tenure. You got recent insiders buy. This guy named, that's what happened on 26 last year. They bought 20, what, 50, about half a million. This bought a quarter million. These two right here, these insiders bought some. Okay. At 17. Look at that. Okay. 48,000. Institutions and individual insiders. General public own most of this. And you can see BlackRock and Vanguard. Anytime you see them at the top of the food chain, they got your money in here. They gonna make a mint because they probably bought it for when it was about 30 some cents. And right now it's today, when I looked at it last, it was around 28 cents. I mean $28. They probably bought it when it was a penny stock or bought it when it was $12 or something, or $10 or $2 and stuff like that. These are the others. This is the guy they took out, the Remy Byers. They just fired him off the board, and so he took some of his money, but he's still one of the highest shareholders right there. Okay, Richard Berry, just you saw that name up there. He took over, board member. Morgan Stanley. All these guys are in this thing. So we got 7 minutes. So we gonna reshare. Okay. 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 Let's come on to what's going on in the market. Okay, here we go. It's $29 a share now. It went from nine and a week and a half ago to $29. Okay, or 28 something. It's trying to break the $29 mark. This is just on my personal side. So you can see it's making that much with 100 shares. I got 500. I wish I'd have kept it at 1,000, but I didn't. I tried to move. I didn't think it was going to move this fast, but it's moving fast. You can see Amazon. Amazon has been, he went all the way back down to 667. They had bad earnings. My son said he had 100. I said, I didn't get on Amazon. I got out of Amazon. But I have 10. I kept 10 just in case. You never know. I still love Amazon. I still shop on it. FFIE, all these guys, look at that. These guys not doing it. Intel went all the way down to 21 from $33 and $34. They had bad earnings, and they're going to have bad earnings for them. So I bet I put about 150 on there. Okay. I keep 150 at $21 a share or something like that. I keep see if they can go up. Okay. See if they go up. They don't, I take them out. I can take this money out next week. This one right here, they go back, they went up. I bought it at 381 and they down to 310. So I go ahead and get out of that one if I can. That's 100. So I will sell that because that's not doing anything good for me if it's 381. It ain't doing that. So we put the money back in the pot. Luna, you gone. They got earnings. They must have earned nothing. OPT, I'm keeping that even though it's 20 cents. I got only 1,000 of them. I think that's a good stock. Plug, I went back in there, and Plug is not doing anything right now. I'll probably take it out. They got earnings though. I want to keep everything in there. Rat, this right here, Rat, RCAT, um, they keep going back and forth, so I keep that. It's only $8. SAVA is $29. So that was a jewel. That's the one that's carrying this thing right now. Um, and then you got Serve. Serve went from 17. I bought it at 15. I took it out. I bought it 8, then I went up to 7. I sold it at 17, and I got back in at 15, and it was 7. It went up to 17. Now it's back down to 14. So I'll look at that again Monday and see what we're doing. Okay. Now let's go over to the other side. We got 4 minutes. Look at that. Look at SAVA. Okay. 6,000. Mm. So now I got 400 over on this side. But Apple had mixed stuff. We Apple, Apple's Apple. So Apple make me a little money, but that's what they do. They creep up on you. This one right here, Broadcom. Look, they should have been about $200 a share. They down like 144. CMG, that's Chipotle. They 52. They go back and forth. They should be when they split, they were about 60 something. Now they down to 50. Can't even hold 50. Crowd strike. You know what happened because they made that one fatal error. They haven't been able to recoup. Microsoft, I got 10 of those. They backed down because they were part of that crowd strike too. So you got 408. They 408 there. So you really not making any money there. Netflix, I said I bite. I go up to buy some Netflix. Netflix has been going downhill ever since. So Netflix, we'll see. I want to keep it there for about a week and see if I can make a little money on that. NVIDIA, look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA, I took NVIDIA because NVIDIA keep dropping. So I got it back at 100 at 104. So 104 is 107. So it's making me a little money. And then you have AT&T, TTO haven't done anything, but this is when you should be getting into this one because this is like SAVA. They got phase 3 on this septic uh, testing tool. Okay, so you better. I got 1,000. These I'm gonna keep 1,000, even if it go, let it go down a little bit. But they in phase 3. They get ready to pop. I think they're gonna be popped by the end of the year. VXRT, I took some money out of that so I can buy some other things. But I still got some money up here. I got about 8,000 up here to play with. So let's look at both of them. We got about 2 minutes. I want to, who the winner is. Look at the winner. The winner is SAVA. Look, market gain today was 2,000. They had $29 a share if they stay there before it closes in about 2 minutes. And they probably drop a little bit. But look at that, $8,000 out of me, almost $9,000 on this one alone. If I sell 100, that won't be doing any good. But right now, I leave it alone. I wanted to go up to that 103 target. It was a higher than that, but they had bad news. That's the crown jewel right now. So I'm gonna keep that one. Then you got Nvidia. Nvidia can start on a tear any day. So I got Nvidia 100. I got Intel. I might take that out Monday and just leave that alone altogether until they get the act together. Because but I thought by getting that to 21, they at least get to 23 or something. That was my bad. Um, Amazon is still, yep, Amazon. I got that. I came back in with Amazon. It took them out and at 167, and now they started to make headways after 167. They can get back up to 200. They got them listed at about 200. Broadcom, look at all of them. They got 10. See that's how I did that. 10. 50, Chipotle, CrowdStrike. I got them at 10. They can play that little game all they want to. Yeah, they got $2,000 out there. Uh, then you got Intel. That's another 3,000. I got 150 of those things. Then you got Microsoft, okay, and all the rest. But it's 4 o'clock. The real winner again was SAVA. Wow, I got 8,000 up here, and they still 29. They get ready to go down a little bit, but that's okay. If they start off again and get up to 30, there's another big chunk. Unless some bad news hit, they look like they're ready to run. They changed leadership and they telling people where they headed, and that's what they supposed to do. So I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop sharing. And yeah, God is good. I tell you, God bless you. God keep you. I cause face shine on you and give you peace. That's SAVA. I told you get it at $9. Nobody. I told this one person she bought five of them, and I said, well, just watch it. It's gonna double. She bought five of them at $9. So five times nine, she probably made about $45, $50. But it got to really hit that jackpot before it really make any difference to her. But you got to understand, this is a potential $100 stock or even $1,000 stock. If you got five of them, you still making a lot of money. If you leave your seed in the ground. But we'll see. I think she's pleased. My grand is pleased. We both got pink today. We representing, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. God bless you. God keep you. God call his face shine on you. See you next time. Bye.